Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Big Russ for Redneck Reviews, and this is just a follow-up video on the quick look of the Esige Vader and Lord tanks. At the time of my video, the first batch of the Vader mod was supporting the telephone answering. Once they finally hit the market, that feature is no longer going to be there. It's such a... It's hard to just explain. It's a finicky software. I noticed that with mine, and mine's a first run device. There's some bugs they've been working on. The Bluetooth is kind of hit or miss. That being said, it's still an awesome device. The fact that you can play your music from your telephone to your mod is kind of cool. But the telephone answering will not be supported just because of the technology. It's very finicky. Anna from Esige messaged me saying, hey, just make a note that the telephone answering will not be available on it. I know that sucks, but it's one of them things, guys. It's, you know, they're pushing the bar. They're transcending fads. I mean, Esige is probably ahead of their time with their devices. I mean, the Eiffel T1 having wireless charging, which, you know, I've not seen any other devices with that. The Muso with its fast charging, I've not seen another device with that. And of course, the Vader having the Bluetooth speaker set up. Nobody's got it, okay? Nobody's got it. Smock has Bluetooth on the X Cube, but it's not the same. It's more of a... what's the right word for it? A babysitter, nanny type of program that you put on your smartphone, to where you can actually go in and see, you know, in detail your resistance and all that mess. But with this, it's just... it does draw on the battery. It does have some finicky software issues, and there's not going to be any updates from Esige for the software on this. So when the final run comes for the production, you will not be able to sit there and go, oh yeah, hey Jimmy, you know, you're not going to be able to do that. You'll be able to listen to your music only. So now that that's covered, the Lord tanks, everybody's been wanting to know. Yes, I've got two. No, I'm not giving them away. I've got an issue. If you can see, I don't know if it's this particular tank or if it's the NI200 coil heads. I've tried two different coil heads in this that are the NI200s. I was trying to do, you know, a comparison of the two tanks, or the two coil heads side by side, and I've had nothing but leaks out of the white one with the NI200s. Not saying that the few hits I've gotten off those coil heads have been amazing, but it leaks. I don't know if it's something with that particular tank or it's the NI200 coil heads. I've been running the Clapton coil head in the black tank, and the performance has just been perfect. It says it's rated for 40 to 50 watts. I don't like it that hot on that coil head. I think about 30, 33 watts is perfect. Good flavor production, good vapor production at a fairly low wattage. Yeah, lower watts may help prolong the life of it. I've only got two coil heads of each type. The tanks came with the Clapton pre-installed in both tanks. I pulled the one out of the white one and threw it in the packaging for the white one and put the NI200 head in, just so I could have a side-by-side comparison. But here I've been using it almost a week. It's still the same performance. I mean, I've been happy with it. It does use some juice, but it's just like any tank. I mean, you're gonna have you know, excess juice usage compared to dripping. There is no rebuildable coil head for it at the moment. I don't know if they'll ever do one because of how small the coil head actually is. The way that the Everest and the Lord tanks work with their coil heads, it's actually pretty smart. I actually like it better than my Smock when it comes to swapping out coil heads. You just unscrew the tank from the base cap and pull it out. There's no unscrewing the coil head, so it makes it a lot easier, a lot cleaner to change out your coil heads. You're not getting, you know, juice on your fingers or anything like that. I don't even, when I put the NI 200s in, when I had this one, I didn't even pre-juice the wicks. I just went ahead, filled it up, let it sit for a minute or two before I took a hit, and didn't taste any cotton. Now with my Smock, I would do, you know, the pre-wicking of the or pre-juicing the wicks, and I would still taste cottony. This, because they're so small, you don't have to. I mean, it's awesome. If you guys are interested in them, they're on sale online for the Lord tank. I think the average price I've been seeing is about $30, which it's competitive. I think when I bought my Smock tank in store, it was $40, $40 to $45. You can get them online for about 25, 30 bucks. So this one, it's right there with everybody else. There is only 2 coil head options at the moment, the NI 200 and the Clapton coil. But, you know, that's not saying that, hey, by this summer they may have 2 or 3 more coming out, or they may just stick with those 2. I don't see a problem with that. Once you get crazy like Smock did and offer, what, 10 different coil heads for the same tank, it's kind of hard to just keep somebody steady with your product. I've tried, what, 4 different coil heads in my Smock tank, and there's only been one that I've been fond of. With this, I've tried both coil heads and I'm fond of one. I mean, how hard is that? You have a 50-50 chance of liking one of their coil heads, whereas, you know, the TFV series, you've got 7, 8, 10 different coil heads to try to find one you like. You know, I've been seeing online the coil heads for this, a pack of 5 is like 10, 15 bucks. I paid 25 bucks for a pack of Smock coil heads. That's pretty smart right there, you know. But, you know, I've been enjoying the Vader. It works really well. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but I mean, I charge it up probably every few hours just because it does drain down the 18650 in it. Whereas this I haven't charged in a few days. I mean, I think I charged it last Wednesday, because I've been using this since Thursday. Esige has done wonders with their devices. I'll have a full review on both the tank and the mod probably next weekend. It's just one of them things. This is just a follow-up. I know this is getting a little long. You guys like the shorter videos. I know my production values aren't as great as, you know, the other guys like Rip and Grim Green and Twisted. I'm not there yet. You know, I'm still learning as I go, just like you guys are learning as you go when it comes to vaping. I've tried so many different devices, so many different tanks and RDAs that I've finally come to where I've got stuff that I like. I've pretty much quit dripping altogether. I mean, I still, every now and then I'll bust out my mutation or my velocity and throw some new wicks and coils in it and get some good, you know, cloud chasing going on. But as a daily device, I mean, tanks are the way to go. You know, sub-ohm vaping on a tank, you know, you fill it up and just roll with it. Let me know how you guys feel about this video. Put some likes and subscribe to my channel if you're a new viewer. I'm trying to get more videos out. I know this is probably the third video this week. You know, 7 days. But like, subscribe, leave me some comments, ask me some questions. I'm gonna do a Q&A video, probably pulling questions from Twitter or my Instagram page, and I'll post up like a day or so in advance on YouTube. Hey, this is the picture for, you know, the Instagram question. This is the picture for the Twitter questions. So you can just ask me some questions, you know, get to know what I like, you know, maybe get some good advice. It doesn't even have to be about vaping. It could be about anything. Hey, my girlfriend's looking at, you know, whatever. You know, ask me some questions. I'll answer them as best as my ability. But this is Big Russ for Redneck Reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next video.